Victoria Beckham just received one of the biggest honors of her life in Paris, but what she said afterward left fans wondering if there was a deeper message hidden behind her smile. On January 26th, the former Spice Girl was officially honored by the French Ministry of Culture with the prestigious Order of Arts and Letters. It was a moment that celebrated decades of hard work, creativity, and dedication. Yet instead of focusing only on fame and fashion, Victoria chose to turn the spotlight somewhere far more personal. In an emotional Instagram post, she shared how much the recognition meant to her, revealing her long admiration for French style and the way France treats fashion as true art. She called the honor a profound privilege, reflecting years of commitment behind the scenes. But what truly caught people's attention was how quickly she shifted the focus away from herself. She thanked her business partners, her children, and especially her husband David, calling him her first supporter and original investor. She ended her message with three powerful words: "You are my everything." To many fans, it felt like more than just gratitude. It felt like a statement of unity. But that message arrived at a complicated time for the Beckham family. Behind the glamorous photos and smiling faces, reports suggest there's been growing tension with their eldest son, Brooklyn. Just days earlier, Brooklyn shared a series of emotional posts on social media, saying he had stayed silent for years while private family matters were discussed publicly. He claimed that certain narratives had been shaped without his voice and alleged that there had been interference in his marriage since his 2022 wedding. He also stated that, at this point, he did not see a path toward reconciliation. These claims remain unverified, and David and Victoria have not publicly responded, but they quickly sparked intense online discussion. And that's where Victoria's message becomes even more interesting. Instead of addressing rumors directly, she chose a different approach. No public arguments. No emotional statements. Just gratitude, love, and focus on her family. During her Paris celebration, she stood proudly beside David and their younger children, surrounded by close friends and major figures from the fashion world. It was a clear signal that, despite everything being said online, she was choosing dignity over drama. But that wasn't the whole story. Just days before her Paris ceremony, Victoria commented on an old photo from a 2006 family photo shoot in Madrid. Looking back on that moment, she wrote that it brought back great memories. It was a small comment, but it spoke volumes. It showed that despite present struggles, she still holds onto the happiness they once shared. It suggested that she hasn't erased the past, and maybe, deep down, she still hopes for healing. For fans, this situation has been both emotional and confusing. On one side, you have Brooklyn sharing his perspective and expressing hurt. On the other, you have David and Victoria remaining silent while continuing to show love and stability in public. Some supporters believe this silence shows maturity. Others feel it reflects how complicated family relationships can become under constant public pressure. Either way, it highlights how fame can magnify even the most personal struggles. What makes this story even more powerful is the timing. At the very moment Victoria is being celebrated internationally for her achievements, she's also navigating one of the most difficult chapters of her personal life. While her career reaches new heights, her family bond is being tested in ways no award can fix. And yet, instead of letting that pain define her, she's choosing to focus on gratitude, legacy, and love. So now, the question remains, is this rift permanent, or just another chapter in a family story that's still being written? Victoria's message suggests she's leaving the door open. She's not pointing fingers. She's not fueling speculation. She's simply reminding the world what matters most to her. In an industry where scandals and public battles often dominate headlines, Victoria Beckham is taking a different path. She's letting her actions speak louder than rumors. She's honoring her past, standing strong in the present, and quietly hoping for a better future. And sometimes, the strongest response isn't a statement, it's silence, grace, and unconditional love.